We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. We're doing it live.
Live.
Fuck it, we'll do it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Uh, shit. Uh, stream kit. Anyway, today, shit. I didn't remember. I didn't change the name of the stream. What a fool I am.
Bro.
Yes,
Uh,
Index Arms, session 16.
Yeah.
drawing stream. Evil, very evil. TBD.
Super evil.
Smiley face.
Yep, the evil TBD. Hell yeah. And as usual, my whole thing, my contribution to this stream is spouting bullshit and what I personally envision.
Period.
What do you personally envision?
Yeah, I guess.
What does that mean? Best Mark is gonna talk about his views on politics.
Yeah.
All politicians need to get hacked at with a machete.
Period.
I like this guy.
Fucking lizard folk politics.
Fucking points at the guy. I like that guy. Politics
points at Mitch McConnell. Dismember him.
If you think about it, politics are like just as simple, are simple like that in real life too. We just don't see it.
Shit, crazy. Also, Lexi, welcome.
Is Lexi back?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh shit! Hi, Lexi.
And we are.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, Alexei. The beginning of the stream is not working properly for the fact that I need to. I forgot that OBS fucked up, and I'm having to remake the little characters. So you know,
Yeah.
the usual.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
The usual. The names are appearing. This is bad. I'm gonna get real mad here.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should put, I don't want it.
You guys won't like me when I'm mad.
He's gonna release his inner alpha.
I'm gonna.
Hey. Never speak again.
I'm gonna.
So. No, we've been reading about alphas lately.
Oh yeah, no. So, Matrix is an expert in the Omegaverse.
I am. Yeah.
Like.
Maybe not this stream. Maybe next stream.
Yeah, no,
depending
not
on how
this
quickly
stream.
I finish my drawings.
Oh my god. Yeah, so basically, she's like chief cringe around here. And also, one thing I found really funny, changing the subject a bit here, but that Matrix goes by any pronouns, and then I thought, what if I just spend a whole week like calling her by he him pronouns and just see how she reacts?
I've been called worse.
How he reacts.
Exactly.
I mean, you can do the same experiment with me. Just
oh shit.
Just call me she sometimes.
I think with you, I'd call you it.
That's also fine.
It would be more accurate than calling you he or she.
That's also fine.
My pronouns, it, that.
It, that, correctly. Correctly. I don't get why a person would be offended by that.
What in the hell?
Guys, look at chat.
I can't see chat.
Oh my god. I think I should just put this thing in mini player. So can I just? Is there?
I am
Here it
going
is.
to try to fix my character. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna kill myself, and then I'm gonna draw.
Oh. Okay.
Tragic, I guess.
It's not. Don't pretend.
A
It
10.
was predestined.
Predestined. Chosen by God.
You know how in you know how in the book of Revelation it said that Gabriel will kill Leviathan at the end of times?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Crow is is Leviathan.
Yeah, precisely.
You know what? You know what?
Chat again.
I'm gonna kill myself. But I'm gonna draw actually.
That's very real. Chat just got even better. Just Lixie enters alpha mode and ice turn red.
Yeah, exactly.
I think what makes it so much better is that he misspelled alpha.
Alpha.
It's ALPFA.
Oh.
Grammatic incorrections are always so funny.
Precisely.
As usual, my pen pressure does not work here, so we're just ignoring that.
What's my? Not that I'm gonna draw, but what's my? What the fuck's going on? Go with this. There's the button. Now where's the black? Is there an undo button? Yes. Okay, so I guess the question for now, or for this drawing stream, which characters are we doing first, and what do we think about for what they would look like and be as villains?
Okay, the first one that I wanted to do, because it's the one that I thought of the design first. I wanted to do Breach first.
Ooh, okay.
And I have an idea of how his lore would be. I don't know. So Matrix, what are you also going to draw like an evil Breach? Like, we both going to do
Sure.
like?
Yeah, let's see what evil breed.
We can because like we can both.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
Honestly, it kind of looks like your character's about to throw up. Like, hunched over.
Anyways, okay, we're both gonna do evil Breach designs.
Yo.
All right. I'm gonna. No, you know what? We're gonna bother. Let's think on the size later. So just draw for now, and then and then we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay. So
No, I'm gonna keep using pink. I'm gonna keep using pink.
Yeah,
Like, maybe I should use something else.
You are consistently making Lixie call your Sona Pinky.
Pinky?
Yeah. Yeah, Pinky, and then I also think you, Pinky, which I find very funny.
You, Pinky. Okay. I don't even really know how to draw Breach, guys.
I mean, there is. Hold on,
Oh.
I'm just gonna go grab the commission Crow made for that was made or whatever.
So this is
English failed
Evil
me.
Breach, right?
This is
Yeah,
Evil
this is
Breach,
Evil
correctly.
Breach.
Oh, okay.
I'll just post it here in images as like a reference or whatever.
I'm pretty sure you can copy and paste it onto the thing.
Can I
Yeah, I'm
copy?
pretty sure you can.
Um, um,
I can't take this seriously while it's pink. I can't. Just gonna use. I'll just
Pink
use a dark
Breach.
pink,
Um,
aka purple. Is it in images? Oh, slay.
oh
He already
shit.
looks evil in the commission, dog.
It's because it's the evil pass.
Ah,
They're so fucking massive. So there, that's
oh, bro,
Breach.
his cheekbones snatched.
Okay. Actually, can I do the select? Ah, whatever. It's just there. It's just there now.
So I'm trying not to rely too much on like the design idea of like you want to make something scary, you make it spiky.
Yeah.
I don't want to rely too much on that. I want to use that, but not too much.
I think like you say that, and I think there's literally like a barbarian subclass where their whole thing is using spiky armor and running into people.
Yeah, it's a. I'm pretty sure it's like dwarf and only, and it sucks.
It's awful.
Okay, I need a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm not allowed back. This is our
Not
stream now.
allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. Dumb bitch. Mm.
Hmm,
I'm
I don't
gonna.
have
Oh shit! I
perspective
don't
right on
want
that.
to launch Steam. I want to launch my Spotify because I want to listen to fucking the Underworld saga from fucking Epic because it's
Oh,
actually
slay
so fucking
queen.
good. Asterix is here.
Oh,
Not
hi,
in
Asterix.
this. Asterix is in our thing.
What? Asterix is in what?
Two, three, four.
I'm trying. I don't know. I can't get this pose right. The pose isn't posing, guys. I don't know.
But it's no longer you.
I just want, bro. I'm hungry as hell right now. I need sustenance, but I don't have any. So
I think
I
the
guess I
whole
just
reason why I called my character for Heroes and Euros Odysseus is because I was listening to the Epic theme
oh,
at that time.
that's real.
Yeah, I just was listening to it at the time and like, I guess I'm just gonna name him Odysseus because I want to do an old Greek name. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll use Odysseus.
The oldest Greek name.
Heck, I got pizza.
Ow!
Oh my god. Good for you, man.
I find it funny that like the gain of Crow's like Mike fucking peaks whenever he like when
I come
he
back.
unmutes his mic. Yes, it sounds closer to static than an actual voice.
I forget about that. I'm sorry.
It's so funny. Oh. Asterix showed up briefly in our thing here, in our little drawer, which I'm going to contain in a box.
Ah. I love soda. That's not true. I don't like soda.
Are you lying?
Crow lies live on stream.
I lost my pen. I found it.
The fear.
I lost my pen. I found it.
Look, guys, I am very prone to like bursts of emotions. All right, I'm very emotional.
You're unstable, is what you are.
I'm basically a woman.
Okay, I was not expecting to hear that. But what I was about to talk about was Crow, you might have heard about this. I don't know much about Matrix. Have you guys like heard about the Magnus archives?
I have friends that obsessed over it for a little while. They said, "Bro, you should totally like listen to it," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I should totally," and I never did.
Okay, so the Magnus archives is like a collection of these stories, or well, it's so the premise is that you've got the main character. His name is Jonathan Sims. He's been hired to be the head archivist of the Magnus archives. The whole of the Magnus Institute. Shut the fuck up.
We didn't say anything
from you.
Anything,
You snickered, okay? I heard that shit.
Snickers?
You're not you and you're hungry.
But
this stream is sponsored.
It's bullshit. We're getting sponsored, but we're getting paid no money. This is bullshit.
We're getting paid no money because YouTube will copyright me for 5 seconds of a song that's on the background of 5 idiots speaking.
Oh my god. But like the whole premise of it is that the guy Jonathan Sims, he's been hired on as the head archivist of the Magnus Institute, and he took one look at all of the entrances we have here, and he's like, "Holy fucking shit! The past head archivist did such a shit job of organizing this." So he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna start putting all this on like a tape recorder, and then I'm gonna upload them to my laptop so we can have a more digital archive of all of this." And as he goes into it and like starts to like really understand all of these entries, because it's said in lore that he goes through like hundreds of them, but he hand picks ones to put onto the laptop, to put like onto the tape recorder. And they are these incredibly interesting stories about like horror elements, like actual insane shit. Like one I just listened to, it's called Grifter's Bone, and it's about this like band, this really mysterious band that whenever they show up and whenever they play their music, anyone within the room they're playing in will go into a manic frenzy and try to kill anything or try to do harm or kill anything.
That's like, you know those TikToks of the people moshing and they're like skittering across the room, not hitting anyone? That's what I imagine it's like.
But instead it's like they grab whatever that like I think the person who made the like entrance, because like John makes an end entry at the end of like every entry, like his own personal thoughts, what they've managed to get on it, and he's like So we haven't heard back from the person who recorded it.
Mhm.
But we also have heard that the person who recorded this entry about 2 weeks after I entered it, it seems that she had brutally assaulted her neighbor with a hammer, putting the woman into a coma before turning the hammer on herself and killing herself with the hammer. So, and then he's like, I guess she managed to get the video working that she said wasn't working, because she took a video of the playing at Grifter's Bone.
Oh.
So fucking, I find those stories extremely fascinating, because at the end of season 1, like, instead of just going through another, like, more of these I guess stories, instead they have something that goes on at the actual institute of, like, this, like, someone who works there named Jane Prentice. Turns out she's a worm queen, whatever the fuck, and attacks the institute.
Worm?
Yes. Yeah, they're like, because I think like John's finishing up like one of his entries. He like jumps out of his chair, looks down, there's a spider. He swings, he hits it and kills it, and then a fucking shelf falls over, breaks through a box, and then worms crawl out.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's very interesting. What am I on? I did just finish Grifter's Bone, so it's like section 31. Oh no, episode 43. So like I'm in season 2. It's very fascinating, and thankfully, because it's not bullshit, fucking Spotify doesn't listen fucking restrict how much you actually listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fascinating.
The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out.
Guys, what would you do if you woke up and there were like worms in your bed?
Set
You
my
would
bed
eat
on
it.
fire.
Matrix eats worms. Joke done.
Yeah, Matrix.
Anyways,
you find it a tasty snack.
if I had worms on my bed, I would think, oh frick, why are there worms in my bed? And then I would get up and go to college. 'Cause I'm already late.
Average moment in Brazil. Oh no, there are worms in my bed. Anyways, I gotta go to college.
No, the average is fighting a jaguar here.
Oh, okay.
I think it's very funny that every time that like someone makes a joke about Brazil, it's because it's a forest.
Just the whole thing is a forest.
Exactly. Like, I mean, not anymore because the joke of Brazil being a wasteland became funnier. But like before that, every time that you thought of Brazil, you thought, oh, it's a rainforest.
Crow like lives in like a fucking tree house that they managed to make.
You know that one fairy godparents that like they eat the magic muffin. My brain really wanted to say mushroom.
The magic
I love
mushroom.
the idea of you and your brain fighting. I also like separating you from your brain.
Like the brain was thinking it. Dude, it'd be so cool if we said mushroom. and I had to steer it in the right direction. Anyways,
Oh my god.
the episode that they eat the magic muffin and the monkey eats the magic muffin and he wishes that the world was dominated by apes, and they have have you guys ever watched that?
I
No.
don't think so.
Oh, cool. I went for this entire fucking mental struggle so no one would get the reference. Nice.
That's my problem, honestly.
That is literally the only thing you can hope for. So, so Crow, so your thing was like you wanted to draw it and then explain the lore behind it.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is my headcanon for Evil Breach.
Okay.
So, I'm imagining that also this universe,
Mm-hmm.
um, I imagine this universe the way that we are thinking on it. Not necessarily, it's a like a flipped upside down universe. It's just the character, these characters specifically, like the main characters and the main villains. So like you still have like the whole triarch thing happened. Uh, you still have the like you still have the whole triarch thing happening. Greed is still evil. Like you have those things, right? Like Mancisa is a goddess, but Master is a demon. You have those things. Like those things in lore doesn't change. For this specifically, Breach wakes up before the Triarch does, cannot establish a connection to any of his siblings. In this universe, uh, although because the TBD never got together, Breach kind of was able to like reestablish Link to what he was supposed to be, and because he doesn't have the TBD as like an emotional support, he doesn't really have like a reason not to go against the programming. So he goes with it, and like since the Prime Directive, which is the Triarch, is not responding, he needs to make things move. So he does. This breach specifically, I imagine that unlike a regular breach, who is more like fights, like he is like a combat unit. He had to adapt
Mm-hmm.
his body specifically so he could organize things. That's why he is basically wired to the whole like this entire facility that he's in. Like he's basically stuck to that chair. I do imagine though that unlike the Triarch boss fight, that was easy because the Triarch was not made for combat. That with Breach it would be the opposite.
Yeah.
I think the problem here would be that the thing that would bring down Breach in the fight, like with the hypothetical heroes of this universe, is that Breach is a combat unit trying to do the job of a organizer. And I really like the visuals of him trying to fight, getting stuck in the tubes and not being able to, like, not being able
Yeah.
to do it as effectively as if he wasn't.
Like he's designed to fight, but the room is not designed to be fought in.
Exactly. I kind
And
of
he struggles with
I
that.
like the idea of the main thing about the Triarch is that they are enslaved by their own programming and purpose, like their own search for purpose, and they were severely abused to be like that. This abuse was transferred onto all the Warforged because the Triarch used them as weapons, as tools. In this universe, because Breach never fought against his programming and his quote unquote purpose, he is stuck to it. Like the tubes literally attaching him to the chair. He is stuck to it. He cannot get away from the chair.
Ooh.
And then you also have like all the little holographic TVs around him that are just for him to like organize things from a distance.
Okay. Like I also kind of see the idea of like Breach being like, I don't have connection to the main host, so I have to govern this myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't have a factory to help me produce more Warforged. So what I have to do is conserve them. So he plays this battle of not tradition, but speed to
Mm-hmm.
where I think that like in this because I see this not only as like the heroes and the villains are switched. Like
Mm-hmm.
Breach takes the form of the Triarch, where instead like the Triarch does wake, but it's different. He's
Mm-hmm.
not able to run this full he's not able to be the prime directive anymore. He has to like splinter off from it to try to reestablish his like control because Breach locked him out by
Mm-hmm.
taking control. So he has to find a way to sever the connection and take control back. And
Mm-hmm.
then he joins up with the heroes being the puppet master, who is the fucking bard, like College of Creation Bard and
Actually, no.
Aveline.
For this thing, I don't think we should do Puppet Master. We can do Puppet Master, but not like especially specifically him. I think it would be more interesting if it was Anais.
Anais. Oh, okay. Or are we still do running child type shit with with her?
It can. I don't know. Like I'm also fine if Matrix has like a different idea for like lore for the villains. I actually think that like I prefer if Matrix has their own version of like why she chose the design. Um, I think for Anais, I don't know. I don't because I wanted. I like when the villains parallel the heroes.
Okay.
So I'm not thinking too much on Anais. I also like the idea because like Anais and Mantiza and Puppet Master. I like the idea that in this universe the gods really are evil, and like the only difference that they won the war against the demons, and that's the only difference. And I really enjoyed the idea of the Mantisa after she died. She didn't become a tree; she became a wasp's nest. So like it's just a giant mound with holes and like the shape of her body.
Ooh.
I also have an idea for Kui. I don't know if we should do her next or if we want to
Up
save
to
her.
you guys.
Like for
But
later.
hold on. I wanted to find what I did for the mirror world, and I'm just going to edit it. And instead of it being the Puppet Master, how do you spell Anais's name?
I'm pretty sure it's like this. It's the way Matrix sent it to me. Give me a second.
That's kind of bad.
Oops, that's wrong. That's wrong. There's two N's. I believe it was like that.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
Yeah,
so
that looks like.
Anais, and
'Cause I
instead of
didn't-
it being a Tiefling College of Creation Bard, she's a half elf, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So half elf fiend warlock. Directly opposite, because I see warlocks as opposites of like clerics.
Mm-hmm.
And plus it being a fiend warlock now makes more sense than fucking warlock, like half like fiend warlock just makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think my other idea was like the name Fathomless works, but Fathomless doesn't work because it's sea based.
Mm-hmm.
So which is not afterwards.
Also, as I said, I do think that in this universe, like certain characters would still be evil.
Mm-hmm.
Would still be evil or be neutral. Gerson is example because he was never redeemed. I think. I don't know. I don't know how we want to do this. If we want to keep Eveline evil, or if we want to use her as the character. Because I don't know if that would be more interesting than the executioner. I think it's completely up to you to decide it.
I think the issue with using the executioner is that it would just be another sword, like another sword mage.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be another it would just be like another Armin, basically.
Mm-hmm.
With some different personality tweaks to make sure that he's not the same as Asterix's character.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go with Aveline because that's a much more interesting parallel. Because in my mind, how I rationalized it is that when Aveline did the experiments, it fucking backfired on her. Armin became the new executioner, and the machine didn't work on her. Instead made her stronger, but it didn't lock or annihilate her memories. And then fucking Armin overthrew Aveline, forced her away, forced her out. So Aveline had to like fucking book it, or she was gonna die.
I have one. It's the version that I'm gonna use. We can do Evelina next. I think that would be interesting. Eveline. The whole backstory that I had for her. Also, again, I don't blame you guys for not like, knowing this because I never said this anywhere. Like I've never said this anywhere, especially because you guys killed Evelyn. So there literally was no way or point as to why, unless you asked Acheron, um, which you probably wouldn't anyway. Evelyn, her whole deal is that the vampires, like the vampire family, they ruled in one of the cities of Dremiers. Like they were lords in one of those cities. And then Acheron came in and he simply took control. And I specifically had it written that Acheron killed Evelyn's mother in front of her, like as a like because they were like schemers. They schemed a lot, like to take power. They already did like anyway because they were like they are a family that's constantly betraying each other. So they were like making schemes, and they tried making a scheme to take Acheron out, and it didn't work. And Acheron killed everyone but Evelyn and gave the city to her. And that's why like Evelyn was like so hell bent on taking control from him, and being like and wanting more and more. I'm pretty sure I described in my notes. I have it described many times. That Evelyn has a lust for power, and I specifically use the word lust for it. Like it is like her desire. Her one desire is to take Dremiers. I think like if she was like so desperate for Dremier specifically that she would be fine if she didn't have the kingdoms before that. In this universe, because Acheron is good and he never killed the vampires, Evelyn wouldn't have, like, she wouldn't be fucked up in the head. And I think for the sake of like Evelyn needs to be a hero, we can like sweeten like the vampires a little bit, so like they're not like as evil as how I wrote them originally.
Yeah.
I think that like they're horrible people to everyone else, but they're good people to like their family.
I'd say it's the opposite.
Really?
I'd say it's the opposite. But I think it's like, with the exception of like direct descendants, like Evelyn and her mother. I think like, oh, look at that! It's our cousin. I'm going to put this poison in their drink. Haha. There's no one's gonna know. Like I imagine stuff like that. Like they are like a family. They take power from each other constantly. But she still had the bond with her mother, I think. Like that never stopped being canon. I just never said it because I couldn't. Like it literally never came up.
Matrix, what is the blades on
It's giving me Space Godzilla vibes.
Okay, this is my lore for this Bismarck, for this Bismarck.
The multiverse.
Yeah, the multiverse. So pretty much Breach, because all I was thinking of when I was making it was like, yes, evil Breach. Because I just think of like, oh, his eyes turn red when he gets evil, and he like goes in a stupid dumb robot mode. And so I was like, okay, he woke up, and I remember he like killed all those people when he woke up, and I was like, he just never snapped out of it, and he's been like, I don't know. I want it to be like the reason he has like multiple shoulder pads and like multiple blades is like he's been killing other Warforged that are trying to get to the whatever it's called.
Triarch.
Yeah, and so he's just like taking this shit, and he has like, it's not even like a double-edged sword. He just has like swords like attached to the hilt, and he like uses that as his weapon. And he collects the cores, and he puts it inside of himself so he's stronger. And I don't actually remember what the cores look like, but I just imagine little balls,
Yeah, they're kind of
like
balls,
an orb. So I just drew like 4 of them inside his chest. And he's bad guy now.
Great.
And blood.
Yeah, blood.
A lot of blood. Yeah, a lot of blood.
It was great.
Thank you.
I love.
I think
Like,
how we made the design for the chorus in the chest. Like
Thank you,
I
thank
think that
you.
looks like a really way of like organizing it.
I wanted
because
at first I was just gonna put like a lot, but I was like,
Mhm.
that's a little much. So I opened up like his chest some.
Mhm.
I know he doesn't actually have like those holes in his chest, but he's a robot. He can take parts off of himself.
Mhm.
So
yeah,
I just
and
thought like in order to add them, he needed to open his chest up and to put him in.
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
like he already had the one that was keeping him going, but he just kept adding more,
Mhm.
just not fucking
Mm-hmm.
stopping. Um,
I like that because it reminds me of the Triarch also. The Triarch has 3 cores shoved in them for no reason other than it makes them better.
Mm-hmm. Super cool.
man,
Mm,
I think Breach is very cool.
I like the glowing like chair that he's in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Those chairs, 2 little red dots on it.
Oh,
Evil chair.
I completely forgot about something. Let me go over to the Tease campaign because I made the chart, but I never posted it.
Mhm.
Heart.
Okay, there.
I just mac and cheese is so
That's
good.
storage.
Yeah, Nemphis is Storage's character.
No, no, no. The storage is on the
What?
drawing thing. There's one person called storage. Oh, they're
Oh,
gone.
what is this blue line?
Oh yeah, storage mate.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Um, I don't know if I can select that. I mean, fucking. Let me see if I can
What's the
select the
little stuff?
thing
What's the little
This
stuff on Breach's hand?
on Breach's hand. Oh, those are the Those are the gauntlets that he has.
No, the little stuff floating
Oh, in the
over his hand.
drawing.
ah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just little. I like to
Yeah.
think. You know how in every sci-fi ever where they have holographic paper, like they just like kind of use it, like they just touch it. I
Yeah.
like that's just like those are just the effects of like when one of them disappears.
Mm.
Hmm. But also, I find it very entertaining for me how like all of the characters we have and the different interpretations of how evil they are, and Breach is just like different variations of just like I think he's the one you could most excuse being evil because
I think it is. Uh,
I think he's the most rational to be evil.
yeah, because it's literally kind of meant for it. In
yeah.
a way, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like what he was made to do. I wouldn't blame him for taking the row. Is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Okay. Next one. You guys want to Armin?
Do we want to do Armin?
Ooh, evil Armin.
Evil Armin.
Fuck it,
I'm
let's do
so
evil
bad at
Armin.
drawing Dragonborn, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball.
I
Um.
just made my layer invisible so it doesn't get in the way.
Okay.
Oh, let me do that. Hmm. Oh, crap. See, but
So
if I do that, the little squishy thing goes away
Why?
because I've just been using the same 2 layers this entire time. My
Uh.
high stream drawing. Hmm. Okay.
Gonna.
Armin.
Okay. I have an idea for Armin. It is kind of similar to what Bismarck was talking about.
that
Um,
like she's like an intelligent version of the executioner?
Kinda. I want to I want to talk about it once I'm done though.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna be right back.
I'm
I'm gonna let you y'all motherfuckers draw.
Why am I thing not work? Oh, that's why. Da, 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 da. It's funny that Astrid is watching also. I don't know if Astrid is watching the stream, but she is on the thing. Funny. Hmm. Please excuse my dog shit sketches. I'm just figuring out how the silhouette would look. Hmm. Guys, Majors, are you here? I'm alone. I don't know what to do. I gotta entertain. I gotta entertain somehow. Uh. Uh. Shit. I don't know how to do this. Um. This is not work. I might need to change the pose. I'm not really enjoying this idea. Oh, if I had a funny fact, I would say a funny fact, but unfortunately I don't know shit. Um, Recently I have been seeing a lot of videos about crocodiles. No reason specifically, I just really like crocodiles. They are cool animals, they look like dinosaurs. Did you know? Did you? Did you know? You know that crocodiles can get to like more than 100 years old? I didn't know that. I learned that a few days ago. Like I knew that they could get really old, but I didn't know they could like. There's a crocodile that's like 120 years old. That's amazing. Uh, yeah. My friends did abandon me.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh hi.
You were fucking saying.
I guess Bismarck. I'm not liking how this looks. This looks like shit. Get out of here.
But also, I think I now finally have something I can do here instead of just sitting here watching and sharing my thoughts.
Hmm.
I'm going to write brief backstories for each of the for the three we have, except Anais because I don't know enough about Anais.
Mm-hmm.
But like my idea for, I think like the triarch being different, fucking Abilene being different, and then maybe some for the actual characters, like my ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking. I think the one that's most confusing for me, the one I probably won't be able to do, is going to be Liara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys haven't seen anything about Leora.
Yeah. Um. um, I'm just gonna put this shit in characters, I guess. Okay. So number one, Triarch, because I think for me, like what I see for the Triarch and being like a character is that instead of him being like the normal
Yeah,
I see him wielding like two swords,
it's
like two
it's not
long
only one.
swords.
It's not only one. It's multiple.
Well, yeah. Um, then you've got the fact that he's an Echo Knight fighter, so that like his other personalities are his echoes or their echoes, whatever. I don't. Um, and then yeah, okay, I'm gonna go right. I also think I gotta.
I like the idea of the Triarch. Like, if they were like a character, you would have a character that just like has multiple, like personalities. Like, I think that'd be really cool.
Warforged Echo Knight.
You have neutral, positive, and negative. And then you can have things like, uh, fucking positive is not lawful neutral, negative is chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Like they how the character actually literally changes.
What's the name of the mountain that like the Triarch is under?
It is a volcano.
What's the name? What's does it have a name?
I don't think it has a name. I think it's just called a volcano. Uh, Let me check actually. I
Okay.
don't think there is. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's just a volcano.
Okay.
There isn't. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Mount Greymore.
Oh yeah, Mount Grey. Well, Mount Greymore.
The Grey Mare actually.
Greymare. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Wait, no. Greymere, I think it would be pronounced then.
Greymere.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm also making a big change because it's like because I'm referring to the Triarch as he when it's not. Um, they
Oh, I forgot things.
were out of there. It's the names for each of the personalities are positive, neutral, and negative, right?
Exactly.
Okay. I also don't see them taking like the foot soldier frame, like breach. I
Mhm.
see them taking the scout frame, which is a far lighter, like far lighter and skinnier, more human sized.
Mhm.
Not the fucking enormous
Yeah, not
thing that breach was.
not as bulky as Breach.
Yeah. I think I might change it from dual long swords to either dual rapiers or dual short swords, being
Mhm.
more dex focused than strength
I think
focused.
it would be cool to try had three arms
Where'd you put the third arm?
on like behind on the back.
Oh, on the back, like reaching over the head.
Yep.
Okay. Um, Actually, better idea because the Warforged have a cool little magic item called the Arm Blade.
where basically the blade attaches to their arm,
Mhm.
like Baraka in Mortal Kombat. It'd be very cool if the Triarch he had like 3 swords, don't know what kind, just attached to each of the 3 arms.
Mhm.
But I also think that they don't immediately get that third arm. They'd have to get it along the way
Yeah.
because it's just a normal scout frame.
Mhm. I think it would be cool. Like thinking like at the top by the top of my head, like as if these were like real characters. I think it would be cool if like the Triarchs, one of their character arcs. One of the biggest problems with the Triarch during the campaign is that they don't really work together. Like they are very disconnected, even though they are the same being. Um, and like the way that I imagine is like if they had an actual story, the main thing about them is that they would learn how to live together. Um, and I think like these modifications would be cool if, for example, um, like if they didn't know what to do with negative specifically, because negative is like really brash and like does things like very aggressively. I think it would be interesting if they were like, wait, no, even this part of us that's like,
They leave negativity behind, and it's just positivity
no,
and
not
neutral that
no,
work.
not like that. It is like even this part of us that's like aggressive and like not as stable as the other personalities. They're still part of us, and we gotta like we need to take them in and like use them correctly. Like shoving them away is not going to change anything or do anything good. But if they learn how to like harmonize themselves, then like even a part of them that would be bad, like normally, it becomes like a strength also. I think that would be a cool concept.
Oh, okay.
Like the negative is not a tumor that needs to be ripped out. Like he's part of them. He's one of them.
Yeah, okay.
It's just that you need more patience with him. Now I need to think on armor for Armin.
Hold on, I'm gonna look into, because I'm just running off of this. Where would all of these different versions of characters meet up in?
Dremiers.
Yeah, no, like where in Dramiers? I'm thinking
Ah,
line.
probably.
Yeah,
Um.
line. Not. I don't think Bolino.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think
No,
line's the best option.
I think because these characters, like it or not, because you win for the like the, who the characters are, the characters
Hmm.
that would be the main characters in this campaign, this hypothetical campaign, they would be all be like born special type characters.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say the like if I think it would be really interesting if there was the idea of them being chosen for it and like redeeming himself for their mistakes, and then like later, very like later into the campaign, they realize that wait, no, there's no prophecy, there's no destiny to be the chosen one. Like we are just a bunch of fools running around, and then you can change the idea of like, oh, we have not been chosen, but we're gonna do this anyway because it's because it's right.
Yeah.
Um, and like and like also the idea of like doesn't matter that we were like born special because that didn't help us a single moment in this entire story.
Okay.
I like that idea. I also think like I also think it's because I don't like stories where the character is born like powerful or special. I mean, anyway. Um, that's why like I like the idea of like, oh, let's just like let's make sure that the thing that makes them special is completely useless. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Okay. I also there is the lore that I wrote up for like the Triarch, just real quick.
Just a second. Just a second. Are you gonna read it for the stream?
Sure. So the Triarch is a Warforged Echo Knight fighter. Actually, let me spot this up. 1 second. There, just separating the name from the whole thing. So after the Arcanum War, the Triarch slept for thousands of years underneath a volcano in the nation of Trevaria. When they awoke, their body would not respond. They were locked out of their control over the Warforged legions. Someone else had taken command of the legions, and it did not appreciate their presence. They felt a powerful command rupture along the communication lines, pressuring them to obey this new voice. In sheer desperation, Neutral decided to shunt their cores into a single scout frame and fled the volcano after negativity had cut the connection they had to the main database. Fleeing into the nations, that's typo, they came across the kingdom of Dremiers, taking up a home in the city of Line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not writing enormous books for
No,
these
yeah,
characters
no.
like I do with my normal ones.
This is like this is just a premise for like them.
Yeah.
This is a AU, like doesn't mean anything. I also think it wouldn't be like too far fetched to like if these people they were drawn to Dremiers, it would be because of Acheron.
Huh.
And I think it would be funny if like the Triarch was like, oh shit, it's the guy that bit our asses.
It's just that would be really funny. They all meet them, and then the Triarch and Acheron look at each other and are like, I remember you, asshole. I also like the idea of the personality shifting during like speaking. It's like, it's really nice to meet you. It's been a while. You fucking asshole. It's in the same sentence.
That's so nice. I don't mind. I hate you.
They each have to like give their 2 cents for everything.
Exactly. I mean, they did it before also.
Oh,
I think in this version it wouldn't be as aggressive, like as like. I really wanted to sell when you guys were fighting them, like talking with them. I really wanted to sell the idea that like one is trying to like up the other, like they really overlap when they're speaking, like during the campaign. I think in this version it wouldn't be like that. I think Neutral will be more in control of it.
yeah.
Like and then sometimes like it would be like usually either neutral or positive controlling it, and then sometimes negative would be like before they realize that negative like can be an asset and not a and not like a wild card.
God.
Okay,
I hate this because now I want to make this as a character, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Because I'm just gonna make the fucking character sheet for this goddamn thing. I'm gonna hold on. 4d6. What's the command? Hold on. I think I put it in here before. Oh, I hate having to scroll up through the fucking things. Like having to scroll up through the dice channel.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just... It's awful. There's so much shit. And I think it's DKH. No, I think it's 4d6. I'm just gonna do DL, like drop lowest. Nope. 4d6 D I need to understand what the fucking. Hold on. Let me go to a command guide for some of this shit. Um. um Where's the role? Oh, it's KH. Okay. 4d6. So it's 4d6 KH. Hold on. 4d6. Keep highest 3. Yes, okay, I got it. Okay. So 9, 12, 14, 6, 12. Hold on, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, these stats are awful. Okay,
Did it get too many negatives?
okay, the highest is a 14, with the second highest being 2 12s. Then there's 9, 6, and 8.
Ah, that's
There are
not that
3
bad.
positives, there are 3 there are 3 negatives.
That's not that bad. We're just used with characters with too many positives, in my opinion.
Oh my god, what background would I give this motherfucker?
I guess noble.
I was gonna take the inheritor background.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's a version of it, but like you have something that. Let me look it up. Inheritor. 5-8. There we go. Okay, so basically they have something that they inherit. That's basically what they are. And the suggested like characteristics for them is the folk hero background.
Huh.
So I think I'm going to take inheritor background. Acrobatics is it's dex based, and then take history because they're like 10,000 years old.
I'm not liking the
14,
helmet.
12, 12, and then okay. I'm gonna since this is a scout frame 6. Okay. Oh, actually, I can put. And then 2 skills. I'll take perception and insight. And then it's got 2 weapon fighting because he uses 2 weapons. And I'm going to give him 2 rapiers because those are the best.
So with Armin, I was like giving her like a helmet like the executioner because I the idea for the executioner helmet is that it's a helmet that like it can change the dragon type. So I wanted to give it to her, but she looks too similar to the executioner already.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
changing it. Because I wanted to be executioner inspired, and that's on purpose. It's on purpose that I'm doing this, but I don't want it to just be female executioner.
Yeah, that like that was the one thing about Oh, fucking this version of her.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Armin cannot open her mouth anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking back at the stream and then it's like, why is like nothing moving? Um, and apparently it's because it was really far back and paused.
Huh. Yeah, it does this on my thing also for some reason.
Mm.
Um,
Did Matrix even say anything?
I don't
Nope.
think she did it.
Oh, well. Um,
So yeah, I made the whole thing for him, and holy shit, he's actually kind of cool. Um, I'm just gonna roll the whole thing for him, just like what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, being Echo Knight Fighter really sucks for him because it uses Constitution for a lot of its stuff. He has really low Constitution, being 10.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't use anything.
Oh, that's fine.
So
Like, characters don't need to be that good stat-wise. Doesn't really matter. It's a luck-based game anyway.
okay, yeah, I hate it when I try to type something in here. I press enter to send it, and then it just goes. It like does like it goes down a line, and then deletes what I had on the top line. Okay.
My idea. I think I'm done with Armin. So my ideas with Armin.
okay.
Because in this universe, Harota is evil. Well, in the normal universe, the Jesus Christ, sorry, I'm messing up my words. Because in the normal universe, Harota is a good person, and the church still gets away with killing beast folk, and like beast folk, tieflings, and like anyone they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
In this universe, because Hera is evil anyways, he just gives power to like the people from the church. Armin in this universe, she was imprisoned for the mere fact that she is a dragonborn.
So the enemy of this whole big thing is racism.
It is. I guess it always is. Anyways, because Armin, as a prisoner, Armin did meet with a mentor, her actual mentor, the same one from the campaign. This time, though, the power that he teach her was used specifically so she could escape. That's why her weapons of choice, in this case, are not swords. They are fragments of metal. Some of it from her armor, like some of it were like just broken stuff. She's not exactly like a sword mage. She's more like she just uses whatever metal is close to her as a weapon. Um, and in this universe, I also wanted to give her a little crown. I do think that with that kind of power, first thing that she would do, try to take over like some city, and she would succeed because in this universe she's the villain. Villains are overpowered.
Yeah.
I don't. I think she would have more of like the mentality of like might makes right than the other characters would have. And that's why she would never. She wouldn't even take off the armor. And it is like very clearly also. I made it close to the how the executioner looks. because it is a good visual of like how in pain the character is also in relation to how they dress. Her entire design is spikes, broken chains, like fucking straps like falling from her, and her face is covered. Her face is covered in this. Also like the idea of her never taking off the thing that's covering her face.
Oh, okay, cool.
She never took it off. She never took off the chains, and the armor that's on her. She did dominate a place and become like quote unquote queen and put on a tiara. This is kind of similar to what I imagine with Vina also. Just like without the being in prison part.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. My drink is warm. God damn it.
My boobs are warm. I like the idea of like. So, I guess my question is like, would the like encounter or boss fight with Aveline be just like how we did with the Executioner, which is more like just putting down, like putting something out of its misery?
You mean with Armin?
Yeah, with this Armin.
No. Reason why? I think in
Okay.
this universe, Armin getting out of the prison, and like dominating a place for herself, it wouldn't be putting down something because unlike the Executioner, she has like mental capacity to see what she's doing, and she's still choosing to like perpetuate suffering.
So yeah, she's like objectively evil. Okay.
Yeah, like she is still choosing to like go with that mentality of like life is pain and that's good. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Kind of Mad Max a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, like life is pain, and those who don't feel pain should feel pain.
Exactly. It,
Okay.
it is kind of like the, and I feel like this Armin wouldn't even care to like change that way of thinking. So yeah, you know. Actually, no, I have an idea. Actually, I'm gonna take off these spikes.
Okay.
This is no longer spiky armor.
Oh, it's just like the very normal armor.
No, I like the idea of these like you know how the pure vessel has like the chain like the shoulder pads and things.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea of this being kind of like that. This wasn't meant to be armor. This was meant to like be a restraining thing.
Oh.
I am a character designer. I sit all day in front of my computer and I draw things that are not real. Oh yeah.
I'm schizophrenic. Hmm.
There we go. No more useless spikes like the
No
executioner
more
has.
useless spikes. I like the idea of her like not controlling a set weapon, but it's like this cloud of fragments of metal.
Exactly. My
Also,
first idea was like a broken blade that divides into a bunch of other pieces. Maybe I could include that, but this is just like one drawing for the stream, so who cares?
yeah. Fucking. One thing I see with this, is like
like not like a full on battle, but like actually in a actual battle. One spell that I feel like she could cast at will, Cloud of Daggers.
Oh yeah, Cloud of Daggers
That
was going to be a spell that I was going to give the Executioner.
Oh.
I wasn't going to give. I gave it to him, but I never had the opportunity to use it.
Oh yeah, because he always got slowed, and you got slowed by your own hand, by the way.
No, I was talking about even before that. He already had it.
Oh, okay.
I just never used it because like I never found a good opportunity for it. Like I don't know. I think blue is a good color for Armin.
I was gonna talk about something. Oh, Matrix.
Me.
You back?
Matrix is back.
Yes.
Okay.
Matrix.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah. Crow drew Armin.
Does she have a muzzle on?
Yes.
Snake.
No.
Oh my god, is that Sans Undertale?
Yeah, that's the right eye. Okay. I've seen people so much like do the wrong eye with like that fucking thing.
You literally didn't even play Undertale.
I did play.
No one
Undertale.
played Undertale.
No one played
No one
Undertale.
has played. Undertale is not real. It was a joke. It was a big joke.
It was a social experiment.
It was a big joke. Like it was like, hey, would it be really funny if there was this one game where you can choose to kill or spare the enemies? And then someone else made a post that was like, what if there were funny skeletons? And then the people kept adding up to it. There was never Undertale was never real.
It was never real.
Markiplier lied. Did Markiplier
It was
play?
fake.
Markiplier played Undertale, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I think it would be really, really weird if he hadn't. But anyway, I wasn't sure.
I just noticed, like just below the drawing, fucking arrow down.
Armin, if she used the blood of Armin, if she remembered to use all of her
Armor. I feel like that's such a funny idea. It's like if Crow made villain like mirrors of us, of like it's just like this. It's just like it just starts destroying Armin, like Armin, like the villain version of Armin starts destroying the actual version of Armin. And we're like, why is she doing all of that? And Crow's like, because this one remembers to use her things.
Because this one remembers that she has 4 attacks. Oh, there might be a chance that Armin actually has 5 attacks.
Oh.
Because she has an attack for each sword that she is connected to, and Cresto gives her a 1 bonus action attack.
Jesus.
I think it's only 4, but it might be 5. Is what I'm saying.
I forgot that fucking she has so many attacks, but Asterix never remembers. Like I think he still uses like 3 attacks.
He uses. It's because he usually doesn't use the blood feeding.
Mhm.
Because blood feeding, Armin takes damage.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time Armin went down. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, because she's in the back. Because I never know where she is in the fight. Is she next to Breach? Is she back behind him? Where?
I think it is funny, because like, I think it is funny that like Armin is the second one with the most HP, and she's on the back line.
Yeah.
She's in the back line. I'm like, what the fuck? Because times like this shit
like,
makes me
I think-
really want Hufren back. I need more than one. Just myself as a
And
frontliner.
Cherry, but Cherry's not a tank.
Yeah.
I think it is really, really funny, the idea of like, I think it's really funny, the idea of like, if Breach goes down, that's when we know that like we are in trouble. No, if
Yeah.
Armin goes down, it's when you are in trouble. Because how the hell did it get so far that it got Armin?
Yeah. Like there's some more excusable parts where like you have like
something that can reach past breach,
Mm-hmm.
like that, you can understand why someone else is going down. But if it's somebody who is pure, who they're just them and breach are fucking brawling, and then oh shit, someone else goes down. Wait a minute,
Huh?
huh?
That cat video. Huh?
Huh?
Asterix does that perfectly.
Huh? God.
Who said? Who said? Can you draw me a werewolf, please?
I I don't know, but I don't think that Jacob is still in the fucking chat anymore.
He might be. He might. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Here. Wait. 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 Wait
My
a second.
AirPod
Wait
just
a
died.
second. Wait a second.
I'm gonna join on my
This is.
what's it called.
Give me a second.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. Eating some fried chicken.
Right.
Shit's fire.
So, after Armin, who's next up on the docket?
Are you gonna draw Armor Matrix?
Probably not. You already popped off, and that's embarrassing. So
Okay.
Yeah, 100% your fault. Minimize that.
this fried chicken is so good.
Okay. So, do you guys want to roll a d3 for who comes next?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go by
Come on.
like fucking like numeric like alphabetical order. 1 for Cherry, 2 for Liara, 3 for Kui.
Am I allowed
Great.
to draw tits in the stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
It's manly tits.
Okay. 1. We're drawing Cherry.
Cool.
Okay.
Let me just finish the werewolf for the boy in the chat.
Okay.
Whoa. Turkey.
There you go. There you go. Do not make requests in the chat.
Yeah, or else Crow will do them.
Crow will do them, but it will never be what you actually wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
This is your punishment.
There
This is
you
your
go.
punishment.
There you go.
Yeah, I was never even going to bring it up because I'm like, it's just some worthless bullshit. I don't need to bring this shit up. And then Major's like, who said?
I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean, but don't make a request in the chat.
I will be mean. Don't
Plus, of
make
course,
fucking
it's
requests in the
great.
chat.
What?
So okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Cherry as a villain sounds very interesting to me.
I also have an idea for the.
Because I don't know if this is gonna be more like the Eldritch style villain or if she's just gonna be like a Sephiroth type villain.
Eldritch?
Yeah, like well, I guess I should say non-humanoid looking.
My bitch pose nasty. Oh
Let's
shit.
see, you're hooked on another TikTok audio.
Show yourself.
I'm right. Okay.
Bro, that every single post under that is so funny. My bitch pose nasty. Oh. Okay, what am I doing? Cherry.
Cherry.
It's a good question. Shut up.
No.
bitch.
Guys, what should we talk about while we draw?
Are you guys
I don't
views
know.
on animal trafficking?
Animal trafficking?
Yeah, exactly.
It's real bad.
Evil thing.
I think I should be. Never mind.
What are you going to say?
I think I should be allowed to own an endangered species.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, just look over here in my fucking pet African rhino.
No, I ate that one.
You
Oh,
hate?
ate it. Ate
Oh
the
no,
rhino.
I thought he said he hated.
Why
I
would-
hate the
why-
African rhino.
Why would I hate it? It tastes delicious.
Let me bring up a point of conversation.
Mm.
Don't even bother.
Let me think here.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. So after I listened to the Magnus archives for a little bit, perhaps in the future, definitely after my mega campaign or mini campaign, how would you guys feel if I had a second one, but it's extremely horror focused?
Could be cool.
Like it's not like the average, oh, you go to a tavern. No, you guys are like I'm not talking about like the like playing in the D&D world.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe like a
Like-
Call of Cthulhu type thing.
Ah, cool. Like modern world like setting.
Yeah, kind of like that, but like with my own takes on it.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
Because I have a fucked up mind, and I really find it, and I'm gonna find it very interesting of what the fuck I can come up with.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no, but you still gotta have in mind that I don't want to get your hopes up because we have. Let me think. We have to finish this campaign.
Yeah, we have finished the campaign.
After this campaign, it is your mini campaign. Then it's C campaign. Somewhere in between there, there's the Space Boys campaign. One day, I think we are finishing Saved by the Spell.
Mm-hmm.
That should be decided also. Like we have at least 4 big things before we
Yeah.
can play something else.
Well, then after we finish that Space Boys campaign, there's my campaign,
Yeah, that's correct.
like which I'm just gonna call like a mega campaign because it's gonna be I plan on making this our longest campaign. I want to make it both longer and like it's just that's like my whole point of it is that it's supposed to be like longer. It's supposed to be a really big campaign with a bunch of different moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've got a ton of ideas too.
What I am excited for your campaigns because it's going to be so big. I think like we will also have the opportunity of like experimenting with a lot of like mini campaigns.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna let you guys like do like these little breaks
Mm-hmm.
in between it and like do your own little things. Like maybe after we finish one of the acts, because I plan on breaking it into like an act type system,
Uh-huh.
like Act 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 type shit. I still gotta understand how many I want to put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Orange.
Yeah. But fuck yeah. I really can't wait. I can't wait for my campaign. And I hate it so much. Oh.
Oh shit. That was not the right size, bro.
Like I don't mean this in a mean way. I feel sorry for you, Bismarck.
Yeah, I have such a long time before I can finally use the ideas I've been brewing and
Mhm.
fermenting in my goddamn brain mat and my goddamn gray matter for years.
Gray matter is crazy.
I wanted to use a word other than brain because brain sounded boring.
Brain
My
matter.
Brian.
My Brian matter. And I think one challenge I'm gonna have to tackle. How do I name my characters? My NPCs. Because I do like the idea of Crow using a more conventional naming system.
Like, what?
Like
What
with
do
the
you
name
mean? What are we talking about?
like naming NPCs.
What
Like
about it?
you like the name like Jeremy, Harold,
No,
Ted.
okay, no. Those don't count because they are like randos.
Harold is the
Harold is a
king.
rando?
Harold. Give me a second, guys. Jesus Christ. Harold was a character that was not made by me.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
the old heroes are not my characters. The only one that I changed the name was Orpheus because Hood is a name that doesn't translate well to English. So like the that's why like Jeremy was just a random guy. I just thought it on the spot. Ted was a random guy. I didn't think much of it. Like I just wanted to give him a random name. Um, all the other characters like Sephiron, there's Greed. A thing that I really like to do is like with important characters instead of them having an actual name, they have a title.
Hmm.
So it's the Executioner, the Ambassador, the Triarch, the Puppet Master. Like it's a thing. It's not their name, per
Yeah.
se. And like even like Greed, for example, Greed doesn't count because he's just like he like that's the name of the sin. That's the sin that he represents. Um, Eveline, she's called the ambassador for most of the campaign, and her real name is inspired by Evelyn, who is from He-Man.
Oh wow.
To which, by the way, also an attractive lady that tries to conspire, that tries to scheme behind the skeleton overlord. So
Incredible.
very clear
Wow.
inspirations I took.
Um
She's also bat teamed.
fuck. Um I gotta say, the one thing I'm actually excited the most of is how do I feel like I want to tackle, because I don't want to make this just like a normal like run of the mill story type show where you guys find the people who wronged you in your backstories and you kill them. There are like I want there to be mysteries that you guys have to either solve through discovering ancient lore from times long past, or just like fucking from times long past, or like a genuine murder mystery type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like you guys got to play like like detective for a little bit. And I think I've said this before, mainly with Crow, but I do not want this campaign to be extremely serious the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I actually don't want that. I want there to be like lighthearted moments between your characters and NPCs, and then when shit gets actually like serious, then like all of the RP and the ideas are extremely serious.
Mm-hmm. God, I want to play with the Space Boys.
I do too.
I really want to play the Space Boys because it is so stupid. One thing that I struggle a lot with in Dev's Arms is that I'm not a very serious person. When something is too serious, like when something is too serious in any case, in any like in anything, if something is too serious, I'm thrown off of it. That's like, all right, you're taking yourself too seriously. I'm off of it. And then it goes around to being too serious to being stupid. I think that happens a lot of like Marvel stuff to me because Marvel like takes itself too seriously, and DC also. It's like I think like that's why I struggle a lot with In Death's Arms, like keep a serious tone. I really want to play something that it is so stupid and it's just us having fun. I want to have fun with space adventures that I don't have to think a lot of. And that's it.
Oh, and I think the one thing I want to do with the Space Boys campaign is that my human character, he is just a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that doesn't make him just a guy is that he is a human surrounded by what's considered normal by galactic standards.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the different races, like all the different species and all their different technology. And like, Crow, how is the technology in that verse, I guess?
In the universe. I mean, in what sense do you mean? Like
Is
how
there like
advanced they are?
I'm talking like weapons? Is there like plasma or
Yeah,
laser?
no, it is like plasma laser. I think like the combat in that that campaign is mostly going to be like gunfights, and it is like the way you imagine it, like cartoon. You don't have bullets because bullets would actually harm. So like it's just plasma, and then you shoot people enough times they get knocked out.
Because what I was thinking was that my character has this old like gas powered pistol.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the only one who has it, and everyone mocks him for it. Just like, oh, you have a gas powered pistol. It's like, yeah, it's gonna do more damage shit you normally use.
Would that work in space? Like in
It is
vacuum?
powered by an explosion, like a gas powered pistol. Because how a bullet works, you trigger the primer through the mechanism, and it explodes the like gunpowder at the back, propelling the thing forward.
Mm-hmm.
It would work, but I feel like it would lose a lot of its force very quickly. But it would still be a threat within like I'd say 30 feet.
I think that.
But
I think that would
anything
be funny.
past that.
I think that would be funny, especially because most of the characters are like water-based, like they're water species. The slimes are like people from water. There are Chewspace that are from water. Salamanders are good in water. So it's like I think that would be funny because like of how the fuck are you going to use that in this water planet? And then like and then like oh we have to fight pirates in the vacuum of space. Are you going to get right in their faces, you idiot?
I also like the idea that this character, he is a really good shot. Like that's his thing. He's just good at shooting because because my whole thing is that like, oh, he was like his father, his mother and father, they were dock workers. Then they had a child, but they were like, yeah, we really can't provide for you, so we're just gonna set you up to kind of leave and go do your own thing. He's like, okay, fine. And then he kind of went along with it, and he kind of learned how to shoot from the people he traveled with, and he's just kind of gotten better as the years have gone on. And then he like joins this whole like crew, and he's the best shot out of nearly all of them. Man,
What's the thinking on the classes? I'm gonna do like all of you can use guns, obviously. I think like the requirements of like your characters is like your character like obviously needs to like handle a gun, and they have to have one function at the ship.
Oh,
Like all of them need to like be able to work on the ship. You know what I'm saying? Like no one can
like the Octonauts. Like the Octonauts, we're gonna be the Octonauts, guys.
Anyway, like I don't think any of you is going to be like, oh, this one guy, his job is specifically like this one guy, his job is specifically to be a bodyguard or something like that. Like I don't think there is any like space for something like that because he needs like the idea is like, oh, this is a ship. You guys are a crew. Like everyone needs to do like one thing in the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like taking care of supplies, or like just like fixing the ship, making sure the ship is programmed properly. Like actually piloting the ship, like doing that kind of stuff. I think it would be fun to think of that. I don't know what classes I can have. Like I'm thinking on because I wanted to have like it's going to be like gun based like fighting. I wanted still to have like one class that's like melee. That's like less like power through stuff and more like dex based.
Yeah.
I have like a guy that like it's good at, specifically at shooting. I wanted to do like an like herbalist. Like there's a guy that like puts a bunch of shit together in a bottle and makes a potion somehow.
Incredible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I guess for me, like if like oh you're given freedom to kind of be what you want, I would actually take like being the pilot,
Mhm.
and obviously he's
Nah,
good at
I
using
want to be the
guns.
pilot. I want to be a Purin, but I'm the pilot and I have those like pedal extenders.
That's C. C can play that.
Yeah, he can be the cute little cat pilot cowboy. Just like riding a horse.
I think I think one thing that I did mention with you guys, I don't want the campaign to be I don't want the classes to define you as much as it does. One thing that I don't like about D&D actually, I don't like how it's not that I don't like. I just think that the character's race is like overshadowed by like their class. Because if you think about it in the like the D&D characters, they are all like pretty much humanoids. Like they're pretty much all like kind of the same. You have dwarves, they're humanoids but a little bit shorter. Goblins, they're humanoids but even shorter. Elves, they are humanoids but they live for long. Humans, fucking humans. Then you have drows, they are elves but a little bit different. You have the other dwarves that are from the Shadowfell, who are like dwarves but a little bit different. You have halflings, who are small people. You have gnomes, who are even smaller people. You have Erkokras, who, holy shit, it's a bird, it can fly. That's all you have. And you have lizard folk plus 2 to Constitution, pretty much just the same. Can't even use the tail. They're good at swimming, I guess. When are you playing a campaign that your character will swim? If your DM puts you in a situation when you need to swim, what are the other characters doing? Fucking oh cool guys, I can swim, I can go across this bar. Okay, cool, we're gonna wade back here, I guess. In the shore.
Hmm.
What did my magma just do? It just killed itself.
I want the space boys. I want the space boys to be like, your character species is important because that's what makes you like the most different. And I just think that's cool. I think like I like That's why I'm not even focusing on combat stuff. I think like combat should be like more specific to how each one of those pieces do stuff. Apart from the shooting, is what I mean.
Hmm.
Shooting is probably gonna be kind of the same thing. Like how the octopus guys, like the octopus, they can use one small weapon in each tentacle, but it has less accuracy. And
Mhm.
the fish boys are really good at melee because they're very fast.
What the fuck happened to this, bro?
What do you do?
My magma killed itself. Like I can see the thing, everything like the border, I can't see anything that isn't the actual like fucking
The drawing,
page itself. Yeah.
it is. I think I know how to fix it. I need to remember how I did because I did it by accident also. Um, Control. That's not it. Wow. Now that I want to do it, oh, it's tab.
Tab.
Can I don't know if you have a keyboard right now.
I don't. I'm on my tablet. Hmm. Maybe I'll just join back. Okay. I'm gonna leave and then join back, and I hope. Wait, I'm not even gonna be able to edit my shit, but it's okay. I'll survive.
I think I can give you permission if that happens.
So I guess Crow, what's the lore behind Evil Cherry?
Evil Cherry. Um, Evil Cherry. I wanted to do a. I didn't want to go for the easy route. That's just trading places with Sephiroth. This Cherry, Peria died very early in her life. And Cherry in her backstory, she has a lot of like like Robin Hood, fucking stuff like stealing from the rich and giving to the poor stuff. I like that. I like to imagine that this version of Cherry did not do that, and in fact she joined the Twin Blades. Um, and like through like most of her life, she has been with the Twin Blades, and she climbed through their ranks. Uh, until she has two identical daggers now.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Also like the idea that because technically Sephiroth would be like the good one in this. Like Sephiroth would be the would trade places with Cherry. Um, this Cherry is not linked to greed yet. Like but she is like devoted to the Twin Blades, and that's like a completely different thing. Then you have like the opposite with Sephiroth, where like Sephiroth wants to be freed from greed. Cherry wants to be accepted by the Twin Blades.
Oh.
Also because we didn't really explore the Twin Blades apart from like a Gurge and his crew. So you know.
Oh. Hmm.
Did you get it fixed, Matrix?
Yeah, I fixed it, y'all.
Cool.
that.
Deselect. And then I gotta select it again. It's not letting me tip it sideways. Nope. What the hell?
The wind.
The fuck is that, Quo?
The wind.
The wind.
Bro, that is not the wind.
Where's my goddamn water? Ah. I gotta take a hit from my bong. Where's
Okay. That's so dumb.
I can't believe Crow's hitting a bomb midstream.
Delicious. I love drugs.
Yum. I accidentally drew her sideways, and now I'm trying to. Now I'm trying to make her not sideways. The thing I used before isn't doing the thing. I have no idea how to do this. I thought I did it earlier. I guess not. What the flip? This is literally so bad. It won't let me turn it sideways, and that's really mean. Just imagine it's the right way. Just pretend. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to Cherry. I think she looks great. She is sideways though, which is neither here nor there.
What did you think of lore?
Yeah, I got some lore for you guys.
Lore.
So, okay, so this Cherry's lore is like greed. It was like Rumpelstiltskin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Greed was like, okay, I'll give you a kid, but he put something in the contract where he gets to take Cherry after like so and so birthday. So instead of like Harriet being like, oh, she disappeared, she da 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 da, da, and Cherry thinking she was dead, like Greed has took her, and she's been living in hell for like her whole life. Um, and so she's a real bad demon lady.
That's great.
Full on demon.
Yeah, full on demon, hellfire, like
Death.
Mm-hmm.
death. Yeah, I don't think she would be a rogue. I think
Mm-hmm.
she'd be something more spellcastery.
You know what vibe it gives me?
Hmm.
You know in Fiona and Cake, the universe where Marceline was raised by the Vampire King?
Oh yeah,
Like I'm thinking that kind of vibe.
that's real.
Like it's not just like, oh, it's Marceline grew up basically alone. No, it's like
Oh, I did it.
she's like an evil princess now. And that's
I
kind
did
of
it,
the vibe I imagine.
guys.
You did it.
I did it. It's not the wrong way anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
unlike the actual Cherry, it's straight.
Hmm. Also, I gave my cherry a mask. Just thought that was cool.
How to make the character look not like themselves and kind of evil. You can't see their face.
Can't see their face. I did this like 2 times already.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have 2 more characters, right?
Yeah, we have Liara and Armin.
Okay.
Or no, and Kui.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to do Liara first?
Sure. Save the best for last, why not?
uh.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to play D&D tomorrow.
God, I'm so tired. I had a full day today.
Okay.
Yep. But don't worry, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this.
Persevere.
Persevere. Yesterday, I was supposed to sleep like kind of early, because I was meant to go out with my friends earlier today. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. So we say like 5 straight hours walking, under the sun, like with me very sleep deprived.
Oh, where were you?
At the park.
Why were you? Oh, okay.
We were at the park and we were just like going out. And you know
Okay,
what?
sweet.
And you know what? It was completely fine. Dude, what am I gonna do with Carmen? With Leora, I mean.
It's a great question.
It's cause, okay, let me think for a second. I gotta think on like... It's because I'm not trying to just do Varys.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Varys was already like... My...
Liara.
Yeah, it was already like my like... Okay, just so you know, Leora, this is how it feels to be around you. It's like I'm trying to think on like how this would play out.
Ooh, those lips are a little too luscious.
Um.
High cheekbones. Hello.
I literally looked up Feywild creatures, and one of them was dog.
Dog. I don't think that's true.
It was just a dog.
Okay. I didn't know that they were exclusive to the Feywild. See, this is too cute. I made Liara too pretty.
How dare you?
I'm just gonna do my own thing. You know, the Feywild wants to like fucking play like that, like fucking the spy is the fucking Feywild. It's never consistent, and I know that's the point. But Jesus Christ, give me like something to work with.
I feel like the Feywild, I have like one image of it in my mind.
Yeah, that's also kind of why, like, I did in my world. Like, the Feywild does not exist. It's dead. The Feywild is like full dead.
You're so high.
It's because
up.
I wanted to do like, oh, I want to like put like a Feywild creature in this because I think it would be cool. Hey, fucking Google, give me like a Feywild creature that's not the Displacer Beast. Fucking what even? Like, what even is the point of me looking it up?
Yeah, because you never get what you need.
Nothing fits. The Feywild. I can't imagine how it will look like. I don't hate the concept of the Feywild. I just don't like how D&D uses it.
Yeah.
Like, if I knew as much of D&D as I do now, like when I began like playing this campaign, I would have like completely rewritten how the Feywild is. But I didn't, so I kept it the same as like normal D&D.
Oh.
And then I learned that normal D&D is fucking. It's like, the Feywild is fucking chaotic. That's it. We're not gonna bother to write anything. Just come up with something. I can't use this. I cannot use this. I also don't like the concept of hell in D&D.
Yeah, that's why I basically rewrote the idea of hell and made like Braze. Rewrote heaven, made it heaven. Not taking any fancy name. Like I've wrote it that like each like heaven just has different name. There's just different names for everything. Like it's not just like, oh, it's not just called heaven. It's not just called like fucking whatever.
Well, heaven isn't called heaven in D&D.
Yeah. Like I didn't want to just use like Elysium or fucking Plane of Radiant. And also like heaven like isn't its real name. It has a different name that you guys are gonna have to find out. Fucking
No, no, go ahead.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was going to go something else. I thought it was there. You were done.
Like heaven, there's a reason the gods are called the idyllic gods. There's a reason why Braze is called Braze. It's like the thing is that like originally, okay, hold on. No, let me think here. What I'm oh, game's just talking. Okay, like this whole world has gone through a enormous change. You guys know it because you remember the old shit I managed to like create, like the old map, the old lore, the old bullshit that I decided to make. I looked back at what I made and I'm like, this is the most boring bullshit I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It was a single nation on a circular world, on a circular continent with no indentations, no crazy changes of like temperature. It was boring. I didn't like it, and I'm recreating it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've done it I am in love with what I've created. It's complex and simple. Like complex.
That's not how that works.
How what works?
That's like those are
Contradiction.
antonyms.
That's the
Yeah.
point, Matrix.
Those are antonyms.
What you sound like?
You know what you sound like?
What
Oh
do I
man,
sound like?
I really want to play my D&D campaign right now, man. Oh man, wish I could play my D&D campaign right now, man.
I
Matrix,
freaking want to
do you
play
know what you
D&D.
sound like? Do you know what you sound like?
I sound like I'm making fun of you.
Hi.
That's what you sound like.
Huh?
Like with me?
You just sound like.
Hi. Dude, I freaking want to play D&D so bad. I want to play D&D. Play a funny character that says hoo-ha sometimes.
Ooh-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Who the fuck?
Would you guys like you guys think this is like a character concept? Is a character that says hoo-ha sometimes.
No, because when I hear the word hoo-ha, I think of boobs.
You maybe like the concept more.
Oh no. Horrifying.
The universe where I make a character that's just very horny.
Crow
No,
going
that's a
against his
nightmare.
like nature for
That would
once.
never happen.
Yeah, it would never happen.
That would never that's like an anomaly. I just think it's so funny. The idea. No, I think that is actually funny. The idea, because the way that I imagine him is like a dwarf with like a really bushy beard, like you can't really see his face. The only times where you can see his face is when he sees any woman and he goes hoo ha, and and that's it.
It's like
Hoo-ha.
Dad from
Yeah,
Cutting
the-
to Pencils.
Exactly. You
Jesus
literally
fucking
cannot
Christ.
see his face unless after like it's the first time that he sees a woman. Female character is introduced. Hoo-ha, never again.
Just like characters is introduced. He says hoo-ha next session. He's found dead.
Hoo-ha has died.
Hoo-ha was brutally murdered.
He was brutally murdered in his sleep.
By a woman that he's in hoo-ha to.
God.
I don't know what I'm doing right now, man.
I I think today's a weird day for me because I have no idea what I really want to do.
With your life?
Same.
Not really my life. Like I have a like. Granted, when I go with my life, I just ride the wind and just see what the fuck happens. That's what I do with life in general.
I know. That's why you buy Hoot Premium for a
Kahoot.
year.
What?
Uh,
Sorry,
you
what?
made me remember.
What premium?
Bismarck, remember the time where you didn't even look at the other options and you signed 1 year premium of Kahoot that we are never going to use because who would use it
Other than a teacher.
other than a teacher?
It's funny. $150.
And the worst part of it is that then Bismarck, fucking Scrooge McDuck, is like, that's nothing. No, not even Scrooge. Scrooge would be like, oh, that's so much money, even though I am so rich. I hate you, Bismarck. I hate you, despise you. Like,
You despise me because I'm like, yeah, no, that's not.
you're the type of rich person that I dislike the most. That it is the one that is like not comically greedy. Yeah, I'm gonna spend this amount of money. I'm going to pretend like that's normal.
Ugh. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't have the restrictions of not knowing where you guys live, you guys would probably be getting gifts every now and again.
You know where I live.
Yeah, I do. The only person I don't that I probably would buy a gift for is Matrix. Because I like brought it up like, oh, Matrix, do you want me to get you something? She's like, no, don't give me anything.
No, that's really weird.
Major specifically asked me to buy ice cream for her. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Like, where do you live? And she's like, no, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you.
You gotta figure it out.
Dude, I have to like fucking reverse like internet trace your goddamn address just
Yeah.
to send you ice cream. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I gotta go look at how base Armin looks. Not Armin, Leora. Why am I calling Leora Armin?
You're dumb.
Because I did.
You did?
Yeah, that's the. Well, no, I called it Kui.
You're both dumb.
I am very stupid.
You're a bitch.
You're bitch. Where are the
I love how like I love that you got quiet when you said that. Like you,
Crow's like afraid to say it to my face when he like
it's like a kid calling their teacher a bitch, you know?
runs into their room after their parent yells at them and is like cursing quietly.
just like all you hear is you son of a
Super
bitch.
dumb.
God, I'm so funny.
God, you're such a bitch.
Also,
and
I
you're a
find it
bitch.
so funny when like I think I saw one time me and my buddy we were like just out just getting something to eat and then fucking like he got someone's water spilled on him and he looked at them said you son of a bitch and it was a woman and I'm like does that like work?
Does not apply.
Does it apply?
It's just applicable.
I mean, technically, it's like double insult. You're misgendering them and calling their mother a bitch.
That's true.
So,
Double insult.
double insult.
Well, guys, what is a double insult?
It like the actual insult hurts, but then it's almost like double because it's a real thing.
Because it's true.
Yeah. Like calling like a prostitute a whore, for example.
Oh. Okay.
Like I think that's like a double insult, like just because like
Whore.
okay there's like the weight of it, like the actual word, right? Like you're calling someone a whore, but then it's like you're making fun of like who they are, right? Like I think or like calling someone who is like who's their mother is a prostitute, like a son of a bitch or something like that.
Son of a whore.
Yeah, like
Son of a bitch whore.
Son of a whore bitch. Look, she's fading in and out. I don't
This-
remember where the layers are.
this Leora. I'm sorry. I wasn't too original with this idea for Leora. This idea for
I don't
Leora.
even know what I did.
It's kind of this what I'm kind of imagining like kind of the same way that like Varys is.
Mm-hmm.
Because Varys, because her whole deal is that like she can. It's because Varys' whole thing, her backstory is the same as Leora's. They both came from the Feywild. The difference, Varys doesn't believe that this world is real. Neither does Leora. The thing is that like Varys cannot understand. Like she refuses to understand this world is real. I think with Leora, this Leora, I think my idea with her is that she understands this world is real, but she doesn't care anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think, and then it starts. It stops being like how Varys is like it's just pure insanity. This is like just malice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, oh, this world is actually real. Okay, I'm gonna make it my little like play.
Yeah,
playhouse.
I'm gonna ruin this world, and then I'm going to go back to my one and not suffer the consequences.
Also, I was looking on Twitter, and there was just like one post of like he was talking about like about Bleach and how like he thought that like the storyboards were better than like the actual finished project of like all the animators. People started ratioing him about being like you're not an animator, you don't understand this. Then his
I'm
response
literally
was
doing that.
in order to criticize animators, I became an animator myself.
Okay.
Okay, no, well, I do think he did have a really bad take. That is so funny of being like, in order to criticize animators, I became an animator myself. Like, what?
That's a power move.
That's so simple the way that he says it. Are his animations
Right
good?
as if it's that easy.
Actually, yeah, they're really not bad. I don't know. Like, of course, they're very on like the basic level of like animations. They're very like stop motion style shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like more frames in the stop motion than you'd expect.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was looking at this like, who the fuck did this shit? Who pissed him off? Like a guy with so much spite that he has the willpower to learn how to fucking be an animator on the impulse of spite. Like, what the fuck? I also loved it because I saw like they used like someone used a reaction image like in order to criticize animators, I became an animator myself, and it's just like Mordecai from fucking Regular Show, just with his mouth open, like, huh?
Ooh.
Super grainy too. It's funny.
Fangy.
Funny. Okay. I'm gonna close that. Okay. Bitch. Yeah, I've already fucked this, so.
We completely stopped working on the idea. We're just trying each other now.
You survived that? Okay. Interesting.
I
Crow.
really wanna play like my character for fucking T's campaign.
I want to play Rust. No, there's gonna be a not the game Rust. My character.
Rust. Crow wants to be racist.
I want to be. Oh yeah, Rust is like a shit community. I've only.
It is.
I have
It
heard
is
of
a
that.
horrible community. Oh shit.
Oh, that's so stupid. Why are we doing this?
What the fuck is
Maybe
this?
we both started doing it at the same time.
You guys are just being stupid idiots.
I like how I drew scratch and Matrix said that was me. I am very similar. Have we watched
Very
the
scratch
Ghost
coded.
and Molly McGee?
I think we have watched an episode of it.
Dude, the Ghost and Molly McGee is so fucking funny. Scratch is like a really good character. I really I identify with him.
I have to put a disclaimer that this here is Fly Guy. This is Fly Guy from the hit graphic novel. What is
What?
that? What is that?
What?
It's one of the wait. There we go.
What the fuck is that?
It's custom brushes.
Jesus.
Honestly, this is what. Wait, I'm gonna draw it. This is what would like trail behind Crow's character. And it's just like, wait, I need an actual brush. I can't use this. And then it's just this little guy. I don't think I've ever drawn Crow's character from behind. Is this what he would look like?
Yeah. The little guy, yeah. It looks like a little penguin.
You have to know that you're looking at him from behind. Obviously.
Fucking May, like Matrix is like confused about how Crow's leaving behind paw prints with only 3 fucking toes.
I don't even give him toes in most of my drawings. What are you doing? That's not Among Us. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, it's you. Wait.
Among Us.
Dumbass.
We are streaming this.
Wait. You guys know that one cartoon that's literally about butts?
No.
What?
Wait, there's an animated show, and it's literally about butts. Let me see if I can find it. The Day My Butt Went Psycho?
What? This must be some kind of like poor person's Cartoon
It is.
Network, because I've
It's
never heard of
Cartoon
this.
Network. It's on. Maybe not Cartoon Network. Maybe like Disney XD or something, or Cartoon Network. But like it wasn't a literal show where there's like a society of butts. And
This would be
that's
something that fucking
it.
Matrix would watch. This is like the fucking goat story type shit.
This is not. No, it's not even like. It's like a normal. Looks like a normal animated show. It's just about butts. Like I don't know what else you want me to say.
Normal is about butts. I don't think you
looks
can use
like
those
a normal
words.
show. It's kind of ugly, actually. It looks like Scaredy Squirrel. Kind of looks like Scaredy Squirrel. Like that same animator. But yeah, it looks like, and it had 2 seasons, by the way. The Day My Butt Went Psycho. It has a
Of course it has.
2.4
Of
out
course
of
it
10
has.
on IMDb.
Of course it has.
But it also says 68% liked this TV show.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I remember one of the shows that made my childhood. Fucking the butt show.
The Day My Butt Went Psycho.
Yeah, it
That
was one of
made
That just,
my
like,
childhood. Is a crazy
Unlocked a
sentence.
memory. Because I definitely have watched like a few episodes of this show.
And it's your favorite show?
I guess you could say that. What the
So,
hell?
I guess should we finish with the last character we have to do? Kui.
Oh yeah.
I completely forgot about that, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be right back, but go on.
But I got. I don't.
Wait
know
a
how to
second.
find the thing.
Why is it not? Did I make this in 2 different layers?
You did, you fool.
If I did, where's the other one? This one's Armin. This one's Breach. What the fuck?
I don't know. Where do you find the layers, Crow?
It's below. I don't know how it looks for you because you're on. You're not on the thing.
It's weird. I could see it before, but now I can't. Maybe I'll just erase everything.
Ah, I get why. I would be. It's because I was drawing on Chrome for a while. By the way, the stream might have frozen because of the.
Oh, what?
It doesn't matter.
Frozen because of what?
Because I was looking at Chrome and not Opera, and if I'm not looking at the tab, then it doesn't update.
Ooh. Oh, you ruined the stream.
No one's watching.
You ruined it for everybody that is watching.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lixie and D Stevic, who said, "OMG, that's so good." Thank you, by the way.
Thank you, if you're still here. Which, who knows?
And also Jacob's Dummies, who I drew the werewolf for.
You drew a furry for them. You did not draw a werewolf.
What
for
is a
them.
werewolf but a furry?
No. No, I'm not gonna go down that pipeline.
Okay, if it means anything, I'm working on a comic and a character is going to be a werewolf.
That means nothing.
That means that I like werewolves.
If you're anti-werewolf, just say that.
There's a reason why I don't like.
I'm just gonna erase
I don't like
all of this,
when
'cause I
werewolves are
literally can't.
too humanoid. No, don't erase it. Just make it invisible.
I can't find the layers.
I mean, I think I can make it. Just a second. It's 'cause I don't want us to lose the drawing. This is Esther.
Foliage?
Wait. I'm gonna own the layer. I'm gonna remove it from you, and then I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it invisible.
Okay. Some leaves.
There we go.
Oh. Says you're trying to draw on a hidden layer.
Can you make a new one?
I don't know where the layers are, man. I could if I would if I could.
If you leave and come back, let's make a new one.
Let's
you?
see.
I mean, you were doing it before, weren't
Ow. I know. I don't know what happened. I wanna be one of them.
you?
Show me where I'm at. Wait. Did I do that wrong? I did. I just closed the tab. I need to get back. Alright. I'm back.
All right. All right.
Alright.
All right.
Oh! I found it.
or
Or.
or
Okay. You gotta start. You think venal shed's funny? Is that like. Is it like. Something to make you giggle? Giggly bitch.
it will always make me so happy how good and like accents you are. Like, it will forever be so funny to me.
It's not funny. Oh my god. Oh, that is way too small. Oh. Okay, you go down. You go down. Need to get an actual brush. Alright. Were we doing Queet?
Yes.
Oh man. Squeeze is not capable of being evil, guys. It's just a sweet little cutie patootie. What are you laughing at?
Because I'm looking at what you're doing.
What?
No, I had an idea. I had an idea also. Look down. Look down.
Look down.
Wait. Evil queen.
There we go. There's evil queen.
Why can't I erase this? Okay,
She looks like an angry bird.
there's just a. She does.
I'm just gonna move that over because I'm obsessed. All right, angry bird queen aside. I don't know. Oh shit. I don't know how to draw birds.
That really sucks. Your character's a bird.
I know. Tell me about it.
No worry, I didn't know how to draw skulls on my. Dude, if you look at the first Acheron drawing, like the first two Acheron drawings, I could not draw a rib cage. It looked like it
Real.
looks AI made. It like
Generated.
yeah, because there are just so many ribs. Like That doesn't. How did I look at that and I didn't think, maybe I should change this? I guess it just never went from my
It's
head.
not your fault you're stupid and don't know anatomy. Except it's no one else's fault but yours.
Stupid. No, nothing.
I don't know fuck about shit,
I
my
don't
gay.
know shit from fuck, my gay. I'm kind of disappointed that we don't use that more often. Like, and I don't mean like just remembering it. I mean like actually using it in situations.
Yeah,
I
in
think.
in our day-to-day lives.
Mhm.
See, she just looks like that one Pokemon.
Articuno.
Yes! See, birds can't have wrinkles. Like what? She just has normal people shoulders? That's a cool thing you can do with a bird character, though. You can make their head tilt in a way that's not possible.
That's correct.
Wanna be one of them. I don't actually know what wings look like. Like, uh, in their skeletal form, so I'm just gonna draw whatever I want. Oh, crap. La 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 la.
I don't think I like the beak.
Shout out to that one. Huh?
That one. What?
What'd you say?
I said I don't like the beak I'm making.
Oh, okay.
Why are you?
You gotta
shouting
learn how
like,
to nun.
like,
You have to learn how
are
to
we in a
enunciate your
mountain? What is
words.
happening? What did you say?
What?
What happened?
What?
What are you talking
What are
about?
you saying? I can't hear you. Can I borrow a cup of sugar? Oh, quack.
I want to make her kind of creepy. Because birds are creepy.
You do that. Okay, queen. Creepy queen. Oh, god damn it! My eraser is still using the grass brush. Not what I want. Hell are you laughing about?
You're erasing with
Bro,
grass.
if you could be a clown, what would your clown name be?
Um. Um. Prismo.
Prismo?
Prismo the clown.
Why?
Because it sounds cool for a clown.
Okay, if you could be a drag queen, what would your drag queen name be?
Flora.
What?
Yep.
That is not a drag queen name.
It could be.
That is a bad drag queen name.
What is a good name?
Um,
What will be yours?
mine?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Fucking. Okay, you don't have any. Mine is better by default.
No. What is? I'm trying to think of my favorite drag queen. There's Ben Della Creme, hilarious. Bianca Del Rio. RuPaul, are you kidding me? It needs to sound cool. There's like kimchi, and it's like Kim Chi. What else? Law and Order. Law and Order is a good one. Sharon Needles. Anaconda. Like, they're funny. They have to be funny.
Oh, I understand. I understand. Let me think then. What is comedy nowadays?
Good question. Accidentally drew a Naruto eye. While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna tell Chad about the time I thought I was getting a Mandela catalog at my aunt's house. I, I was at my aunt's house because I was house sitting, so I'm by myself, all alone in this big house, and Minecraft has a feature where it's like an accessibility feature where it talks to you if you give it permission to. But when you download Minecraft for the first time, it's automatically on. See, the bad thing about that though is that the Minecraft text-to-speech voice sounds exactly like the Mandela catalog voice. And I unknowingly had Minecraft open in the background as I was talking to my friends, and I hear this little voice in the background, and it gets louder, and I realize that the Mandela catalog voice is reading out loud to me, and I like legitimately for a second shit my pants.
Dude, I get scared of thinking about being in that situation.
No, it was actually mortifying. That was fucking terrifying. All by myself. It was crazy. Bismarck, why are you playing
was you
Fallout
and
4
two
and not
dogs.
talking to us?
Because I'm letting you say a fucking story.
Anyways, okay, yeah. So that was terrifying. The two dogs, there were two dogs in that house. They were approximately like 3 pounds soaking wet. Completely unhelpful. Yeah, that was terrible and horrifying, and I hated it. It's real spooky, scary
No, like
Mandela catalog.
thinking about being in that situation, I think I would have curled up in a ball and cried.
Like, that was one of the
Like,
scariest things
but
that's ever
to
happened to me.
because Mandela catalog is like it fucks with me. Like it is like the it is one of the only pieces of media that I have found that I have watched that made me scared thinking about it, like the
Mhm.
concept of it. So I despise imagining myself in a situation, in a in a situation where it's like fake, when it's like it's not actually happening, like
Mhm.
it happened to you. Like I don't even like to think about being in a situation that I might be in it.
No, it's bad. It was really scary, and I damn near pissed myself, but it's okay because I'm alive, and there was no Mandela catalog man trying to kill me. Yet,
Good.
I guess.
Good. We don't live in
I
Mandela
was
County, so it won't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you know I
I
don't
think
live in
it's
Mandela
really
County?
funny. I think it is really funny that someone the Mandela Catalog creator was in a Wendigoon live stream and someone asked how to survive the how could you survive the Mandela Catalog like scenario, and then he answered I don't live in Mandela County, and the guy was really mad when he said that.
What?
As if Wendigoon cracked the code.
He was mad?
Like, no, not actually mad, but like,
Oh my god.
like he slammed the table like I can't believe you, Wendigo.
Oh.
I think it's very funny when people call Wendigo Wendigo.
And not his name,
Yeah.
even though it's very readily available on the internet. Oh.
I think
I think
I
I'm done with Queez.
I like how this one looks.
Also, I this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever.
Mm.
Lixie was in chat being like, "Oh, hey, I drew something for Bismarck," and I'm like, "Where can I see it?" Like, I got Discord. I'm like, "Okay, what's your
Are
handle?"
you on Chrome?
Hmm?
Are you on Chrome?
What did you say?
Are you on Chrome and not Opera?
No, I'm on. Oh shit! Yeah, no, I'm on Chrome. I'm sorry. I think I went to check the chat and then I forgot that I had to change.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
it's
about it.
it's Crow being a stupid idiot.
Guys,
Dumb.
it's a lot of
idiot.
look. I bear like I'm doing something that you two would not do. So you know
Hold on,
what?
I wanna.
He bears the cross.
I wouldn't say it like that, but sure.
It's an expression.
I wanted to. What the? Oh,
How
that's not what
long
I
Are we
do you
done?
wanna do?
Hold
done.
on. I wanted to.
I'm done
I wanted
also.
to do something.
Do what? What is that?
That is
What is
what
that?
Lixie drew for me. That's
Oh my
that's Breach with a
goodness.
shirt on him.
Oh, he looks like Spider-Man.
I like it.
It looks
It's really
great.
cute.
Yeah.
Good job, Lixie.
Okay, now I need to
This
see.
kind of lit. Lixie, you're so real.
I also like this shirt's tight. You can feel it constricting on his metal. I find that funny.
I like the little area in the middle for his robot titties.
For his cleavage, that's crazy.
I like
Yeah,
that.
it's
I like that
cleavage.
he's on the whipping nene pose.
Reaches mid nene. It's so cute.
I like it.
That looks great.
Good job,
But I
Lexi.
guess before we properly finish the stream,
Get that
what is the
big
lore?
ass picture down.
Yeah, no.
Make
Hold
it
on, I'm just
smaller.
gonna put it down here.
Make it in Bismarck. You can just make the layer invisible. Just click the little eye. Also, do that for the breach image.
I'm just gonna stuff that over here with the breach. You guys can talk about
Okay
it.
then.
What
Breach's
is
hand is
this?
eternally visible.
Wait, what is that?
Okay,
What is this?
I don't know.
I think that's mine, but I couldn't. Wait.
I actually think this is mine. I don't think that big circle is mine.
No, the circle is mine. I think I couldn't erase it for some reason. Hey, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Nope. This is a hidden layer. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
what's the lore?
Lore. You know how I mentioned in the beginning of the stream that in this universe, Puppet Master is like the good guy and Mantis is evil.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go because Puppet Master, most of his stuff is like flesh stuff. I think that this version of Mantisa is more like the bad parts of like survival, like nature. So it is like just like uncontrolled evolution and survival of the fittest. Um, so this Kui, she is very very off model in comparison to regular Kui.
Yeah.
Like she is like super stretched. She is like skinny in comparison. She has like two like mantis claws and antennas. For no reasons other than Mantisa like mutating her body
Yeah.
because she's our quote unquote champion. Um, and I just think I just think that's like would be most of the motivation behind it. I imagine that this is like this universe. Mr. Modin is also like continues to be a bad person, continues to be
Yeah.
like a terrible person to Kui specifically. But instead of him like abandoning Kui left.
Mhm.
And the group that she found could be the same group, but they introduced the idea of Mantisa, and then they abandoned Kui.
Yeah.
And I think like just so, like that, or maybe they actually thinking about it, they could even like just not even ever have found Kui, and she just lived in the wilderness until she became this.
Feral.
That would still like I imagine like unlike the other versions of the characters where they like have their own little like minions and stuff. I imagine that this
Yeah.
is the only villain of the campaign that acts alone.
Oh.
Yeah, like I think like in my thing like villain breach, he's actually a more effective commander than the like Triarch, but he is terrible at organizing like logistics.
Mm-hmm.
Like in simple like actual combat skirmishes, Breach is able to outwit most anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like, hey, how are we gonna get new frames to replace the ones we've lost? And Breach is like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I
And then
imagine
that's where he fails.
the way that I imagine for my breach is that like for my breach the way that I imagine him is that is like the idea of he is serving a function and like he is like decent at like organizing stuff and like being like this overlord figure, right? But it's the fact that like the purpose that he is looking for is a flawed one. So no matter how good he is still flawed.
Yeah.
Again, the same visual that I was thinking on again. Breach is like a combat. He has a combat-based body that is held back by the tubes that connect him to the chair.
Mhm.
I think this Kui. I don't know what her. I actually don't know what her objective would be as a character. Thinking about it, because Puppet Master has like a very clear like kind of selfish reason. I think Mantisa would be very selfish, and her motivation would be actually to try and help Kui.
Mhm.
Wow, my microphone got like really fucked for some reason. Wait, someone say something.
Hello.
Okay, it's fine. I fixed it. Anyway, I think that like the motivation for Anais in this universe would be just like to try and help like revert what happened to Kui. And while that's happening, Kui is just like an animal roaming the world without any purpose other than survive.
Mhm.
Mantisa doesn't even need to have like too much of like an influence on Kui. I just think it is. I just think that Mantisa would take a grasp on her for that reason.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like for Kui is that like she is like the feral type thing, but Mantisa doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
She's like Mantisa gives me like Kui power, but
it's not like Kui is her champion anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She's just kind of like
It's
an
not really a champ.
aspect
She's
of of like a part of her.
not really a champion. It's more like a creature.
Yeah, just like
Um,
something that Mantisa like experimented with.
Child of
Mhm.
Mantisa.
I think yeah no I think it is like it would be an interesting concept because the whole idea of it is like, hey, we're not trying to fight like we're not trying to defeat this creature because there is like she's the consequences of my father kind of
Mhm.
like helping her is not a matter of this is just a good thing. No, I have to redeem myself for what he did. And then you could write more stuff based on that. Anyways, what about yours, Matrix?
Well, mine isn't that cool. I was just like, wouldn't it be so gross if instead of getting her wings back, we just had these and it was just like I just imagined like the opened wound, like a persistent like open wound, because that's like what Acheron does.
Mm-hmm.
He just like makes it so that things like wounds he leaves like don't heal properly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what if she just had like fucking gnarly skeleton wings? I wasn't like, yes, the lore. I was way better at that
No,
than I
no,
am.
I think it is like that. I think that's the way that this works, like this entire stream. I think it works in a way of like because the way that I'm thinking of it is like something very early in the story changed. That's why the character is evil, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
yours is cool because it is the idea of like something that happened during campaign changed.
Yeah.
Like it is like Quee's wings not healing properly, Breach waking up and never disconnecting from like his original purpose,
Mhm.
Cherry being like Cherry being adopted by Greed instead of Peria. Like it's stuff that, like technically in a way I could see happening. You know that like the bad ends that people that like those things that people would obsess over like with cartoons.
Yeah,
They're
bad
like,
ending.
yeah, you have like the bad ending Finn, bad ending fucking Dipper.
Yeah. Oh
like,
my god, bad ending Dipper is really funny.
It's just Bill
So-
Cipher.
Just Bill Cipher, yeah.
I like those ideas like the way that I'm imagining the characters that you drew is the way that I kind of imagine them like that
Mhm.
concept of like something that happened during show could have turned the character evil.
I think one of the most endearing things about Kui to me is like she has these big eyes and they're just so cute. But birds, like realistically, they have those like kind of like dead eyes, like the blank stare kind of
Uh-huh.
thing. I was like, ugh, I just don't like it. I don't
Mhm.
like the one black pupil with nothing else.
Mhm.
Like, I think that's so creepy. Hate it.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done.
I'm probably gonna try to put this all together so we can have a full image of the characters. But not right now. We're gonna end
Yeah,
the
that's a
stream
later
because
thing.
it is late.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Bye, stream.
Bye everyone. This was fun. We gotta do more drawing streams. I really enjoy like drawing with you guys.
Yeah. I think our next one should be drawing the villains as the D&D heroes.
What other ones do we
Maybe.
have?
Let me look at what we have. So
We did. Yeah. One thing that I wanted to do in this stream, but we're not gonna do because we already used too much time. One thing that I did want to do and we didn't was what if Acheron was good and Harold was evil?
yeah.
That's
think-
one thing that we didn't do. I wanted to do, but like that's gonna take too much time.
That'd
Yeah, it's gonna
take
take
a
a while.
while.
Yeah. We can do
Um,
that another time though.
I also think I don't know if we are going to make the villain characters as the heroes, only for the reason that like maybe leave that for like a future one. I don't know if you would do like this, like another drawing stream about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see if like if no other idea comes up before we want to draw. It's because I got really excited for this one. I think this is like such a cool idea.
Yeah, it's a very interesting idea that like you don't think about something like this.
Mhm.
Like it's just a fun thought out experiment that kind
Mhm.
of blossomed into something different.
Mhm.
Which
did
I
this
love
with,
it when
light
shit goes like
blue.
that.
I need to like do it in a better color.
Mhm. Okay.
Um,
Anyways, goodbye.
oh